Salutations, Footballeros, back again with another video, and today, of course, we're gonna do a Premier League match review this time around. And yeah, last Sunday I didn't do the match review, but right now I'm gonna do it right away before we're gonna segue to the Champions League review on Tuesday and Wednesday. So look forward to that one. We're gonna do a Premier League match review because something a lot interesting happened in the weekend. And of course, we're gonna first talk about Chelsea versus Leicester away from home, Liverpool versus Arsenal, and of course, we're gonna go for the first game that I'll be reviewing is the Manchester United versus Watford away from home, and of course, the eventual sacking of Ole. So, with that being said, let's do this! Come on! For all Manchester United fans, I feel so sorry for you, and I used to be a Man United fan since I'm wearing a Man City shirt. It's a good looking shirt, by the way. I will going to do a video about this one because it has some interesting details on the sleeves. But let's not talk about the shirt for now. We're going to talk about the game itself, and of course the news that is happening going on Ole's job as a manager. The Watford game versus United signifies the end of Ole's career as a manager in the Red Devils, and of course it was away from home at the Vicarage Road. Watford really did put up a whole lot of fight against the Red Devils, a weakened Red Devils that is, and without Troy Deeney in charge at the helm in the front line, and it was all by themselves for now. And I'm looking for what Watford have to do with United, and they did deliver the 4-1 goal demolition, consolation goal from Van der Beek. The first goal from King was spectacular. A 44-minute goal from Sarr, and then on the dying embers of the game on the second half of the 90-minute from both JP and Bonaventure on the helm. And yeah, by the time of this recording, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer officially sacked and is leaving Carrington Road in as we speak right now. And I can already see that United are desperately trying to find a very talented and tactically minded manager since Zidane is no longer in Real Madrid. I think this could be an option for. And also, a lot of managers are looking forward to get the United job, of course. And also, Cristiano Ronaldo is demanding a Spain international coach and former Barcelona manager Luis Enrique to be in the United job. I say no, we don't want Enrique in United. And Enrique is doing well in the Spain national team. We don't need him in the United job, Ronaldo. I just hope that the Glaciers will going to find some way to appoint a new manager, maybe Sir Alex Ferguson. I don't think so because he is long before retired, and I don't think I will going to rely on legends who are going to appoint in this United job. It needs to be someone who is much more tactically minded, and apart from being a club legend, this needs to find someone who gets the relationship with the players very well, and also knows the style of play of United very well. I can't rely on any of that. So the loss against Watford really did hammer the United really hard, and also the stacking of Solskjaer, it did much justice to have him sacked. It's basically it happened with Ronald Koeman back then, and I won't be trying to review the Barcelona versus Espanyol game. I mean, I'm happy that Barca did win in the first game under Xavi. So yeah, fair play. And it needs a lot of improvement from the Barca side. But from the United side, of course, yes, this needs a desperate change for the team itself. So we're just gonna have to wait and see who will be the interim manager for now. So this Champions League game next Wednesday will be something to look forward to, and they're going to face Chelsea, which is which is going to be a problematic game for United, and an easier, comfortable victory for Chelsea. So a lot more games coming for United. Speaking of Chelsea, they did manage to get a victory in the King Power Stadium away from home against Leicester 3-0, and it's a surprising win to keep themselves afloat in the first place position. And I'm quite frankly happy for Chelsea to get themselves on yet another victory. They are unbeaten so far, and the 14-minute goal from Antonio Rudiger they delivered with the assist from Ben Chilwell, where Chilwell delivers a dangerous cross to Rudiger, and Rudiger drifts away with two defenders, and he plants a header away from the goalkeeper Kasper Schmeichel and into the top left corner, giving the first blow from Chelsea. And then on the 28th minute, the good man himself, N'Golo Kante, did delivered, and from the assist of Reece James, Kante lines up a left foot strike and surpassed Kasper Schmeichel in the right side of the net, giving 2-0. And we progress to the second half. To the 71st minute, Christian Pulisic did deliver the goal, and in 71 minutes with the assist of Hakim Ziyech, and Christian sends a low shot in the middle and into the back of the net, and it was the game done and dusted for Chelsea. I am impressed and entertained about the results from Chelsea. It's a good result overall, and Chelsea did manage to get themselves a victory without any repercussions whatsoever. There's some flaws in the team, and the defense itself, it needs a lot of work to do, and I'm still impressed and happy that the forward line is still intact as well. In the midfield also, Tuchel have delivered a very clinical and progressive style of play, even though it's getting a little bit too problematic. But a game against United, it will gonna suffice itself, and we're gonna see another Chelsea victory. And I would be happy if Chelsea is going to run away and win the league this season, and the contenders for the Premier League title is up for grabs, and City is also included. Liverpool as well. We're going to talk about Liverpool later on. I'll get to it in a minute. Overall, the game against Chelsea and Leicester is surprisingly a good one. I am impressed with what Tuchel delivered in the game. Brendan Rodgers, he failed miserably to have the team cooperative, and it was listless for Leicester. And the only team who played better in that game is absolutely Chelsea, and that Rudiger header, and then the Pulisic goal, it did some significant damage to Leicester, and fair play for Chelsea to get them 3 points in this position. And we're going to look forward on the Champions League game and also the United game on the weekend. So more games coming for the Blues. Alright, let's wrap up this match review right here. We're going to go for Anfield as they're going to face Arsenal. Arsenal, on their first opening game, they felt full blunt of 3 losses in that season, and they managed to recuperate themselves with a few victories here and there. And then the losses are starting to show when they face Liverpool, and they've lost 4-0 away from home at Anfield. The same result that happened last season in the 17-18, where Mo Salah was the better man who did the goods to damage Arsenal, and it did well. 4-0 was the result. On the 39th minute, Sadio Mane did deliver the goal from the assist of Trent Alexander-Arnold from a free kick, and the ball heads it to Sadio. He gets a header and thumps it in past Ramsdale and out of his reach and into the back of the net, giving 1-0 for Liverpool. And on the second half, we see Diogo Jota score himself a goal, where he pounces on it before firing his shot and into the back of the empty net, where Ramsdale couldn't even protect it, and was 2-0. And then the Egyptian king Mo Salah scored on the 73rd from the assist of a fellow African native, Sadio Mane, where he squares it up to Mo, and Mo did a simple tap in and no pressure, mate. And 3-0 was the scoreline. He was calm and collective in that game. I'm also impressed with Sadio's game recently. He is phenomenal against Arsenal, and Sadio is the better player in my opinion than Mo Salah. And then the last goal that delivered from the Japanese international Takumi Minamino, from the assist from Trent Alexander-Arnold with a lovely cross to Minamino. Minamino waited patiently at the far post, and then he taps it in just like Mo Salah did. and that was a scoreline 4-0. And Arteta is in trouble again because another loss is happening from the squad, and feeling a little bit of pity from the Gunner side. Am I? No. I don't feel any much pain from the Arsenal fan. I'm only more focused on the game from Liverpool and the performance that they delivered in that game. And of course, I did mention Sadio Mane is a much better player than Mo Salah because he did provide the goal and the assist, and the talent that he put up in that game was superb, absolutely superb than what Mo can do. And also the Jota goal was undeniably a great one. So yeah, I'm impressed with Jurgen Klopp did deliver in that game against Arsenal, and Arteta could be facing yet another trouble again. And we're gonna wait and see in the game against FC Porto or Atletico Madrid in the Champions League because it's gonna be great. And I would look forward in the Champions League matches for on Wednesday if I can. So look forward to that one as well. And also the Premier League games from both Chelsea and Liverpool. They did deliver the absolute damage, and Liverpool are going to face them in the next. And Liverpool are going to have their next game on the Premier League, and we're going to wait and see how this one will progress. And the title race begins between Chelsea and Liverpool, and it's a doozy. I forgot to mention that Manchester City have already faced Everton. I'm pretty sure they got themselves a victory, and fair play to them because I'm wearing the brand new shirt. And the game is wonderful from both sides, and we're gonna wait and see for their next matches for the Champions League, and the next game comes to the Premier League. So look forward to that one. So there you have it. That is my Premier League match review for this Saturday's game. I didn't even do the Manchester City game against Everton, so I wanted to put it out there. And no Barcelona game that I haven't covered. So yeah, under the rule of Shabby. If you do find this video enjoyable, please let me know, and also give a like on this one, subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notified for all the videos I'm covering up every single week. And what do you think about the matches that I have covered so far in the Premier League? Let me know in the comments down below. And I'm gonna talk to you soon for all the videos I'll be uploading very soon. Bye!